Hello everyone, and welcome to my very first review. This is Rob. As you can see here, I've got a couple things to review. I have a Young Justice Robin from the DC Universe and a Batman Legacy prototype Batman and Lieutenant Gordon. The reason I'm doing this first little video, I'm not going to do both figures at the same time here, but you may see a second Robin here. This actually happens to be the first Robin. This is going to be my little introduction to kind of how I hit the jackpot with Mattel here due to just a malfunction or a problem with my figure, rather. I've seen some other people have concerns about figures and some moves in the articulation that aren't quite right, and I've even seen someone review, I think it's J-Train, I can't remember the end of his name, but was reviewing Catwoman, and her arm had broken off in the review. My wife is always really big on, if there's a problem with something, you call the manufacturer. So a lot of times people don't think to do that, but on the bottom of your packages there is always the manufacturing information, which the phone number for Mattel is right here. So that's what I did with Robin. I purchased him on Amazon. Was real excited about getting the figure. The Young Justice cartoon I thought is still very good. Should be restarting here soon. And I don't know if you could see this or not, but I imagine that you can. Robin, if I can get him to stand here, is standing very bow-legged, if you will. You can kind of see his right leg is jetting out quite a bit here. As you can see, the gap in between here, sorry Robin for pointing, but his leg will not close like it should. His leg should probably look like this, and as you can tell, it's not even sitting up as high as it should with the other leg. Not to mention, his left leg, when you get to right about here, starts to bend in this way. We know all the articulation for the DC Universe figures. His leg should move out like this. This is all the farther that this leg moves out. It's actually really kind of stuck in this one spot. It does move back and forth, but even that's got some hindrance to it. But it's right in here, and if the camera could see this or not, but this part actually looks like it's going to break off if I force it too much. Like I said, it's supposed to be, you can do this, but boy wonder can't. So I was real disappointed. I was excited about getting the figure, and my wife suggested, well, call the manufacturer. So I called Mattel, read the number on the back of the package, and they said they were very sorry for there being a manufacturing problem with the product that I bought. They wanted to make that right the best way, so they asked me for, move Robin out of the way here, for all the product information, which the information that they need, if the camera can see this or not, is usually right up here. There's an ASST W18515, if I can read right, and of course some other information here that they wanted off the package to make sure, in fact, you know, this was their product and all that stuff, just quality control. So she said she was going to go talk to manager, supervisor, and they were going to get back with me. They called back a little while later and said that they didn't have any in-house that they could send me, but they would be sending me a $20 voucher for the price of the figure. I think I paid, it was like $19.99 or something like that, so basically the price of the figure. I thought, well, that's great. My wife then also suggested that I call Amazon, since that is actually where I got it from. She said, you know, they may want to know about a defect in product so they can rectify situations also. They also, in turned around, said they were very sorry for the inconvenience, and they credited my account $20. Now, on top of the $20 that Amazon, or excuse me, $10, the $10 they credited the account, they also said they were going to resend this figure. So that is why this guy is still in his box. They said sorry for the inconvenience. So not only did I get the replacement from Amazon free, but they also gave me $10 towards another Amazon purchase. So from the $20 that I got from Mattel, I picked up these two guys from the Batman Legacy from my local Walmart. I think Walmart sells these figures for, I believe, $32 for the DC Universe 2-pack figures. So, trying to do the math in my head, I basically paid out of pocket were $11 for these two. Using my $10 from Amazon, I ordered the next set in the Batman Legacy, which is Batman and Harvey Dent from the Arkham City. Those were $34 on Amazon, and they qualified for the Super Saver discount, which took another $5.24 off. So when that was all said and done, I got those two figures for $19. All because Robin came with a bowed leg and a broken hip socket. Some people will just be like, oh, I got a busted figure, and that's the end of that. Well, I always recommend, they always put the consumer care information. Call these places. A lot of times they will make it right. I think that's very cool. I have got a backup Boy Wonder here in case this leg ever does snap off. And plus, I always thought the display was very cool with Robin in it. So this is a quick little recap. My other two figures from Amazon, Batman and Two-Face, are arriving as we speak, so hopefully they will arrive soon. I can do their review. So this is the intro. I just kind of want to set this up. The first up is going to be Robin that you see here, which you've already kind of got to see it, but we'll do a little more in-depth with Robin and go through the packaging and stuff like that. So after Robin will be these two guys, and hopefully Batman and Two-Face show up rather soon. So stay tuned for the next one, because here comes Robin.